just a little. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Bum, 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 bum. And it's raining outside, ain't that funny? I can't stand rain. When the rain hits my window, I take up the window. What's up, collective? How are y'all doing today? Me? Oh, I'm amazing. I'm pretty, I'm feeling, on top of the world. Pretty up there today. Thank you, Waymaker. So, are we meeting new people? Have we broken through a barrier? I feel like some of us have broken through a barrier. Something's different, something's changed, and it's evident. It's showing itself. Okay. Someone really enjoys your conversation. Easily stay on the phone for like an hour or two with someone. Okay. That's how that's how much time you lose when you're in each other's energy, right? It's like time just goes. Okay. For some of y'all that's experiencing this. All right, 3, 2. It's my window. Shout out to India. I'm glad. Okay, new subscriber. You're welcome, Starseed. I see you, Carrie. Brandon, what's up? What's up? I don't know about all that, but okay. I hope not. Young Thug is not cute. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do not. No. That I do not. I don't know if you meant that as a compliment, but I ain't gonna take it. I ain't gonna take it negatively, right? But I do not look like Young Thug. Okay, don't look like nothing. I look like me. Yeah, look like me. Yeah, look like me. My children will look like me too. Okay, Young Thug is not a. I'll give you a pass on that one. All right. So let's see. What's up, collective? I don't even want to wear. I can't wear my glasses after that. I can't even wear my glasses after that. I can't. Can't be having no lookalikes. Cause I damn sure am like no other person that you've ever met. It's my window. Alright, let's go. We ain't got all day. So it's raining outside pretty heavy. Ain't gonna stop my motion, but yeah, so something's being or something has been like flushed out, right? That's what this rain is giving me. When it rains, it's because something needs to be cleared out, right? Cleared up. Okay, washed away. Okay, somebody could be doing a lot of crying, a lot of releasing, right? It's okay to cry, right? Actually, it's good for you. It's healthy for you. Okay, that's why the world tells you, that crying, or tells men that crying is, not something that they should do. It's a manipulation tactic. to make people all built up and toxic and angry and violent and just over the top, right? And most of that can be cured by them allowing themselves to cry, allowing themselves to release pent up energy, right? All right. So somebody could be locked up now, okay, experiencing that. Somebody could be like letting, somebody's been sat down. So they really don't have a choice but to pour out. Like somebody's in a place where they can't control it. All right, Weak, SWV. It's about time. It's the album name. So it's about time that somebody released some type of heavy energy. So that's good. All right. Compassionate. Somebody can be being consoled. Okay. Feeling a deep connection to others. Oh, notification that just came across my screen that says judgment on Jamaica from another person's channel, but it said judgment on Jamaica, so Jamaica can be significant. All right. Feeling a deep connection to others that you can help, support, and be kind to them. Okay. Some of you may have met somebody who, the two of you are very compassionate to each other. It can be outside of your usual type, right? But that's not it's not a negative, okay? I feel like somebody's pleasantly surprised and it's pleasantly surprising. I feel like this could go both ways, okay? Hateful, feeling of intense dislike, malign, evil, or revolt. Yeah, I feel like people can't get to this person. People can't reach. The reach is not. This could be a different mode of communication, right? That, let's say you've met this person or that you will meet this person, right? That these people cannot manipulate. They cannot touch. They cannot try to squeeze themselves in between, okay? As you see, there's no space. There's no space in between there. Street sweeper. Street sweeper. Wonderful. Feeling pleasantly surprised and a sense of profound happiness. Confirmation. You make somebody feel wonderful, amazing, okay? Vice versa. All right. Ooh, somebody smoked some gas, boy. Some gas. I don't know, maybe y'all can share that. Okay, both of y'all can smoke. Confirmation, yeah. Both of y'all can smoke weed, okay? Or something like that. Drink, Recreationally, I don't see nothing toxic here or karmic or, over the top or overindulgence. I don't see that. I like this. Spirit likes it too. In case y'all couldn't hear those confirmations going off on my watch. Somebody could crochet. I feel like two people are containing their excitement. Okay, it's not over the top. I feel like there's been times where it's been over the top before, right? I feel like those are lessons that you learned to temper your, excitement, just be tempered, period. Okay, not to not to give something away. Really, that's what over the top gives to me, right? Like really giving something away, giving a situation away, kind of like yelling it, screaming it out loud to the top of your lungs, right? Not saying you have to hide what you're doing, right? But privacy, privacy, right? It's not that you're hiding anything, it's privacy. So we're doing a collective, so yeah, we'll do the mistake. Yeah, somebody likes you a lot. Killing Me Softly, Fugees. Come on, yeah. Wow. Okay, so the dude from the Fugees, I don't know if y'all remember or not, but Spirit just brought this up to me. It's significant. You know, the dude, one of the group members from the Fugees, ended up being a rapist, right? Who lived kind of like I want to say barbaric, okay? Like something with his children, if I remember correctly, that he abused, okay, like sexually or whatever, some type of mental health, okay. I don't know if it came from the industry or if something was already there, right? But that's significant. Like a parent, a father, abusing their children. Now I don't know if it's significant too, but I mean, Spirit didn't just signal that to me for no reason. So, yeah, the tower. So I don't know. This could be being exposed about someone if they're abusive to their children. Okay, in more ways than one. The world. Yeah, something could be coming out to the world. This could be on the news. This could be on the internet. This could be somebody famous as well. Somebody well known. It could be a pastor. Somebody in a seat of power. Yeah, they're getting caught up for abusing their children. Okay. All right. Appreciate you, moderators. All right. So everyone who betrayed you is crying now. Okay. So as I said, crying before, right? In the beginning. Okay. Raining outside. Yeah. So there's a lot of crying going on. We got serial killer in the reverse. I'm miserable without you, okay, in the reverse. Light-skinned male or female in the reverse. Hindsight 2020. So, okay, there's a killer out here. Yeah, who does it in secret? Could be somebody in your ex-friend group. There's a gift for you, a check. So somebody kept this secret. Some type of money, insurance policy. Something that was left for you. Somebody's looking into this, or they've found this out. Because leaving a situation means that it's able to be looked back on, right? In the full scope of things, right? While you're still connected to it or in the middle of it, you cannot see the complete scope of the situation, right? Until you separate yourself, right? Or a person separates themselves. Okay, so I feel like you were taken out of a place, or you removed yourself out of a place, and everybody involved was able to see, on a bigger scheme of things, what the truth is. Somebody can be dark skinned, light skinned. So people can see that someone is miserable without you. People can see that somebody is way more devious, okay, than they would like to come off. Okay, again, with children here. Children. Something with children, okay, being abused. Somebody's name could start with a B, C, D, E, F, G, H, or an I. Okay, again, childhood issues. Somebody could be hypersexual from some type of childhood abuse. Hold on, there was one behind that. Okay. Alright. So we got a baby's mother out here. Okay. It was in the reverse, so a karmic baby's mother is a part of who betrayed you. Okay. Whether you're a man that deals with women and this is your karmic baby's mother, or this is the baby's mother of someone else. Okay. I'm jealous of your looks. So this is somebody's this could be somebody you left behind. Somebody you just walked away from not too long ago. Their baby's mom. That they were still messing with. Okay? That they could have chose over you. And then who could have chose over them? This baby mother's jealous of your looks. Whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. Okay? Someone is married in the reverse. I listen to lies about you in the reverse. Sexy. Upright. Somebody realizes that something was all lies, okay? That somebody is jealous of you. I feel like they listened to whatever this one said. I feel like they were still this person over here. Could have ignored you, okay? Gave you their ass to kiss. And now that you are no longer looking at in that direction, they're trying to, I guess, appear to you or something like that, or be in your face when you're not interested anymore. Some of you got to be talking to somebody else already. Okay, and you are receiving from the new person all of the basic things that you've asked for from other people. You know, respect, right? Forwardness, honesty. You're getting that from someone, okay? Quite easily. It's quite easily you're getting that from someone else. For some of you, yeah. Scrub is playing. Scrub is a guy who thinks he's fine or fly, also known as a buster. You know, the one riding in the passenger side of their friend's car trying to pick you up like like they the one driving. It's a wrap. Okay? I'm getting Sagittarius off of this baby's mother in the reverse. I'm getting Sagittarius. The sun in reverse. Relationship scammer. I'm miserable without you. Somebody's a relationship scammer, okay? Or they're connected to somebody who's a relationship scammer. Or they do it together. Okay? TLC, No Scrubs, the album's called Fan Mail. Fan Mail. Okay? So a lot of these people who are out here hating on you, they're fans. They really are. They're fans. Okay? I'm jealous and I'm a hater in the reverse. That's exposed. Your mother slept with your friends. That's exposed in the reverse. Okay. That one definitely ain't for everybody. Okay, but if I'm talking to you, you know if your mama slept with your friends or your, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We are not the same. STUVWXYZ. Somebody's name could begin with that initial. You're not the same as somebody's baby's mother or baby's father. Okay. Or somebody screaming this. This could be a fight or an argument. Ascended master in the reverse. Yeah, because somebody's exposed as a false prophet. Somebody's a liar. STDs, sexually transmitted demon. Okay. 10 or more people have come against you. So you got a lot of people who've come against you. At least 10 for some of you. Okay. For others of you, 10 or less. But somebody, so this person's still sleeping with their ex or their baby's mother or baby father. They have an entity attachment, sexually transmitted demon that they carry because they still sleep with this person. They still have their energy intertwined with this person, and this person sleeps with other people. So, you know, they're carrying the demons of other people plus their own. An ex is bitter that they are stuck with your sibling. So an ex is with some of you guys, a sibling, and they're bitter. That's what they try to use to throw in your face, but you don't care, or you're over it, or you healed from it. Overnight success in the reverse. Somebody had their 15 minutes of fame, and it's over. Jealous siblings. It's your siblings for some of you. Having a fall. Something about a cold case, unaliving. Divorce. Whoever this is that has passed away or been unalive could have been divorced before they did. There were a lot of couples in on this, on sabotaging somebody, unaliving someone. Look, inheritance, sacrifice. I can't, boy, it's in the reverse though, but look at this shit. They sacrificed a loved one of yours for their finances, for whatever they were set to leave you. Okay, some of them could have unalived this person thinking that, you know, not even knowing that you were in this will and you were the only one that was in this will. The only one that was in this will. And they felt some type of way about it. Yeah, golden child. Everybody wants to be the golden child, but don't, you know, nobody wants to go through what the golden child goes through. You know, the black sheep goes through. Got a surprise. Okay, it's time for something. Yeah, people are depressed because it's time for something. A surprise for you, something that belongs to you. It's time for it. What time did I put on there? 10:15 could be significant. Okay, something could occur at 10:15. Yeah, somebody has a magnetic attraction to you. Absolutely. All right. Too short. Somebody can be shorter than you. Okay, or you can be shorter than someone. Or somebody can have a problem with their height. Please give me a second chance when I cut the deck. A baby's father. Light-skinned male or female wants a second chance. Did they even take you up on the first one? Did they even take you up on the first one? Somebody's making me patty. Married with children can be significant. Somebody could like to watch that show a lot. Al Bundy. Looking back now at that show's pretty freaky. Everything when you think about it, like extra overly sexualized. Oh, hold up, we ain't done. Got fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, heartstrings, confused, searching, confused. So somebody's looking for you. This person could be a fire sign. Okay, so it's like now they're stuck with this desire, this passion, this fire that they have for you, right? Maybe they thought that they were going to be able to quench that fire, sleep with you or something before for some of you. Yeah, this person feels invisible now. They feel lost. They feel outside because you're running away from them. So when you felt for them, they turned their back on you, right? Now you see how the scales tip. Now they're feeling this when you don't care anymore. You could have met somebody on the internet, somebody new. For some of you. I'm aware. I'm paying attention to that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. For the reminder. Sneaky. So somebody judged you. Said that you were sneaky, so they projected towards you when really they're the sneaky one. You gave them no reason to believe that you were sneaky. It's because they're sneaky is why they feel like you were. All right, let's see. Somebody was satisfied with themselves at first. At first, until they realized something was not what it appeared to be. Yeah, something was not what it appeared to be. Telling you, most of the time, 95% of the time, when you think something is one thing, it's actually another. Right? If it's anything I've learned through life, it's that. Right? Things never happen as you expect them to happen. They never happen the way or in the time that you think. Okay? That's like saying God is predictable. And He's not predictable. Just when you think you can predict what the Most High is going to do, He does something totally different. Right? He wouldn't be the Most High if He didn't. Not even the Lord. The Lord can't even predict the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's what separates Him amongst many things. Revenge in the reverse. Evidence confused around spring, water sign. So there's evidence about something that somebody did in the springtime, okay, to you, a water sign, and around the winter time. So this could be last year. They did something, whatever they did in December or in the winter, they did it in the spring as well. Okay, to try to, before they ran out of time. Before they run out of time, what time is that? 10:10 on this clock. What did I just say? On the card that I made, it was 10:15. So in between 10:10 and 10:15 a.m., something could occur, or p.m. Okay, that's what it says on that clock. This person's confused on how this evidence was found. Okay, this evidence was had. obsession. It's been exposed that somebody has an obsession with you and they were trying to get revenge on you. Confused evidence, clown, jealousy. Somebody's true intentions, true feelings have been exposed out in the open. I don't mean exposed just spiritually, I mean out in the open. People know. People know. You know, they're shamed, they're hanging their head low, okay, because they know that this shit was clown behavior. They know it. They know it. Come on now. Come on now. They know. Got a visit, okay? Unexpected visit, phone call, knock, riding by house, searching. Sneaky, unsatisfied union. Somebody's unsatisfied in the union that they're in, and they could be driving around your house to try to see if you're talking to somebody, or you know, if they see somebody go in and out of your house or your apartment or something like that. For others of you, you could be meeting up with this new person. Okay, y'all could be meeting up, spend time together soon. Confirmation, yeah. Air sign. Don't have to be air sign, but you know, they can be. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, I felt the butterfly before I saw it. There's a butterfly on the card, so something has transformed. You have transformed. The situation has transformed. Unsatisfied justice. Somebody's unsatisfied with what they got, with what they chose, the outcome. I feel like somebody's never satisfied. Somebody has an obligation to family, or somebody allows their family to rule their life, or you know, when you get with this person, whoever this is you left behind, okay, or who you're not interested in anymore, who's now suddenly all of the interested in you. If you were to date this person, you'd be dating their family too. You'd be dating their baby mama, their exes, okay, they however many baby mamas they got, you'd be dealing with them too. You know what I'm saying? That's who you'd be dating. All of these people, not this person. You just be like a prop to hold them up, you know, something for them to lean on. While they still do all these people, or they bring all these people into your energy, your life, and now your life starts to go down to shit, right? Because they don't know how to cut people off and separate their own well-being against the well-being of everybody else around them. There's enough of those. Sweet Lady Tyrese. But I can't now, 'cause I want you. Somebody's name can be Tyrese or Ty. Legal flipped over in my hand. Mentally, emotionally unstable. Somebody's in court, or they have a court date. Somebody's terrified. All right, we got unbothered, mature man, and child. Starseed. Okay, so what I mentioned about the father abusing the children, okay, this could be one child, this could be multiple child, this could be father and son. Okay, this child on this card could be a grown man. Okay, somebody's father could abuse them since they were a child, whether that's emotional abuse, physical abuse, however. Okay, which has got this person as an adult now, okay, trying to live up to daddy's expectations, standards. This father figure could even feel unbothered when it comes to people, like somebody feels like they got their hooks in somebody, their son or their daughter. They could be the reason for, you know, them not having a relationship every time somebody new comes along that's actually good for them. Yet this father figure has some type of like something's wrong there. It's twisted. You can be unbothered by the whole situation. Okay, color red can be significant. Somebody's name can be Derek, Daryl, Darnell. Got the veil in the reverse, emotional pain, and karmic masculine with rest in peace transition. So somebody passed away. Could be multiple people that passed away, and people didn't know why. Okay, but some people did. Some people did know why, and that's been revealed now. That a karmic masculine is responsible. Okay, it could be multiple. There's two karmic masculines out here and a feminine. There could be multiple people. 3 to be specific. Okay, 3 in particular, a part of this group. They've been exposed for what they're into. Third party situations. Yeah, something. There's an ending to something. Okay, for these third parties. All right, y'all. Let's see. Somebody could love what you do for work. Or you love what somebody does for work. Somebody could travel for work. Okay. Somebody be in the military. Don't have to be. All right. Top of the World, Brandy. The album Never Say Never. 10 of Cups. You and somebody get along. Like, you guys are like so much on the same page, it's ridiculous. Like, for real. Y'all both done carry some of the, like, you guys can finish each other's sentences. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys can say things at the same time. You know, have a little laugh about it. Okay, both of you guys have carried the same weight. Okay, you know, though it might look a little different, right? You've carried the weight nonetheless. Okay, or you've carried the weight and then you've overcome whatever it is that needed to be overcame, right? That needed to fall off. That needs to be you need to be rid of. Okay. All right, recent past. Collective. The Emperor. So let me say right quick, it doesn't matter what people don't see, you know, you go through behind the scenes, because there's a group of people or somebody in particular who feels like, oh, they ain't been through nothing, or, you know, their life is perfect and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's life is perfect. No one's life is perfect. No one. No one. Okay? And just because you don't see a person struggle, right? Just because you don't see a person cry, or you don't see a person sad or downtrodden or, you know, miserable behind the scenes, that's not for you to see. Don't know who I'm talking to, but it's not for you to see. Damn sure ain't for you to judge a person because you haven't seen their struggle personally. Who the hell are you? Who are you? Who are you? You feel like since you haven't seen somebody struggle that they've never struggled? Are they not a human being living on this planet like you are? Nobody's exempt from struggling. Nobody's exempt from going through hard times, through troubles, through heartbreak. Nobody's exempt from that. We all share in that. So judging somebody off of them not looking like what they've been through is pretty airheaded. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Aries. Death in the Chariot. Some type of funeral service. It's a hearse. These two don't come out often together, and when they do, it's a hearse. It is. Every time it comes out. Okay? I think this is the second time it's come out like this. That's a hearse. That's a body being carried in the back of a hearse. Okay? For me. Okay, this is somebody who passed away. Okay, could be due to a backfire. Somebody could have stuttered, whoever this person was. Okay, Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, the World. This could be somebody you ended something with in the past. somebody who hid some type of love life from you. Could have been married, hid a marriage from you for some of you. Just hid a relationship, a connection, a contract. Scorpio, Cancer. Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Swords. So there's an ending here, okay? You know, endings bring new beginnings. Okay, this could be in the mental space, the way that somebody thinks about something, or the way that somebody sees something, sees the world. Okay, this could also be an investigator. Okay, that there's an ending to a case or an investigation, or something's turned over, transformed. This is like getting a piece of evidence, confirmation that you didn't have before, and it takes the case in a whole nother direction. Good direction. In a good direction. And this could be about a person's wealth, a person's establishment, okay, or being established. Ace of Wands. Somebody's getting bad luck when it comes to their sexual organs. Okay, they got a bad energy over them, looming over them. Bad karma, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, something's been being held off for a long time. Somebody's karma, okay? They've been doing things to try to push it back, right? Okay, so that they can figure out a way to avoid it altogether, which is, you know, that's not a thing. Okay, Six of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like they run right into it. Trying to stay away from it or hide from it, they run right into it. Okay, the Two of Wands. So it's a boat that somebody got to get on. It's like Jonah running to Nineveh instead of going to Tarshish, right? Confirmation, yeah. Knight of Cups. You know, Jonah refused to go to Tarshish until okay, the storm arrived. A literal storm arrived. Even made them, for the other people's safety, made them throw him overboard because he knew why the storm came, right? Because of him. He brought the storm by his disobedience. So these people, or this person, brought the storm by their disobedience. You know, obedience is better than sacrifice. Judgment. Somebody's decided that they're going to express some type of romantic feelings to someone they have a lot of passion for. I don't know, this passion seems to outweigh, for some reason, I feel like this passion seems to outweigh cups, right? The heart space. There's only one cup out here on this table. And there's a big ass wand right here. That big ass wand don't equal that little ass cup, you know? Eight of Cups. Seven of Swords, 10. Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, 10 of Cups. So somebody is running back to, I can look at it this way, somebody running back to a family, bringing back communication about you, okay? And you, I can look at it as you ghosting. You ghosted someone or something like that for a 10 of Cups, or to stay in this 10 of Cups energy, or to have it somewhere else. Heavy Scorpio. Breakdown, Mariah Carey. The album Butterfly. Again, Butterfly. The World. So there could be like a weather event that's coming. Okay, it has to do with cold weather, like the cold, freezing temperatures. Okay, so the winter time can be like unnaturally cold. Okay, it's like a cold front, or a city could have like a blizzard. Yeah, there's gonna be like a really bad blizzard somewhere. Okay, there could be casualties from it. Like something comes out of nowhere. It's just like some ice age type ish. Okay. Okay, Chicago could be one of these places. Okay, Michigan. King of Wands. So in my hand is 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands. So I feel like somebody held back their feelings for you, okay, and you said okay, fine, and you moved on. Okay, so now somebody is, I don't know, it seems like somebody didn't expect you to be fine with that. Like somebody didn't expect you to be fine with it, but you are. So that tells me somebody's playing games with you. You know, I've learned this too. Some masculines will like test their potential partner, right? Okay, yeah, like testing them on things when that'll be the thing that will not allow the relationship to come together, will not allow the relationship to work, right? It's like looking for something wrong, looking for something to make them feel like, oh, they were right about something about another person. You know, if you create things in your mind, then those things will be true to you. You know, they'll be true to you. They'll be real to you because you've created them in your mind. 9 of Cups, not from actual facts or truth. 9-9, you be seeing double nines, triple nines, the Fool, the High Priestess. Page of Swords. Somebody could be going to a practitioner to get readings on you, to see how to proceed, to see how you're proceeding. Rough Riders, drag on. Down bottom. Down bottom? I don't know somebody. That's too many. Strength, 4 of Swords, the Hierophant, the Sun. Oh shit. 3 of Wands, Justice. So somebody could have talked shit about another person, and the same thing that they talk shit about that person, something fell back on them, and it could be sickness. It could be sickness, either of the mind or the body. Or somebody else could have been talking, you know, about you or something like that to this person. Somebody got hit with something back. Somebody's tongue, okay? Somebody's tongue was flapping, okay? Running their mouth, and whatever they were saying fell back on them. Whatever they were saying fell back on them. So this is like somebody making fun of somebody for having a drug addiction, right? Or used to have a drug addiction, right? And then they end up becoming more hooked to that drug and multiple drugs than this person has ever been, right? The 6 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody could be changing jobs. Okay, somebody could be being laid off, pushed out of somewhere. You know, you know, your services are no longer needed. Okay, you know, we don't have any, you know, use for you here anymore. Okay, somebody could be getting like that type of conversation. It's kind of giving a scarlet letter. Somebody be trying to come to elicit your help now because they don't have help, assistance, job. They got themselves caught somewhere. The Hermit. So Spirit's letting some of you in on something, some type of clarity, some type of revelation, some type of eureka moment. Eureka could be like a city and a town, okay? Artist and the 3 of Wands. Okay, something that is, I feel like some of you have created something ethereally, right? Okay, in the spiritual. I don't feel like you were consciously aware of whatever this is that you were creating or cultivating, but I feel like it's about to show up. And I really don't feel like it's something that you were consciously trying to manifest. I feel like this is coming from something having to do with your skill set. your ability to build, to create. Something about your voice being like a trumpet when you speak. You wake the dead. You wake the dead. That's the power that your voice has. You wake the dead. You know, the dead in Christ shall rise first. Get it? The devil. You see the devil. Lucifer. You see him? You know him when you see him. You know his devices when you see them. Matter of fact, I feel like Lucifer mad. He mad because of the level that you can sense him at, or his energy, or people who are connected to this type of energy. You know, Mission Impossible. That part when he's being lowered down into the room, right? And he's like, he's holding himself up like this so he won't touch the floor, right? And the part where the sweat dripping down or whatever, and the sweat drops from his chin, and he has to try to catch the sweat because if the sweat hits the ground, then the alarms are gonna go off or whatever. That's how sensitive your energy is. That's how sensitive your senses are to this devil energy. Can't get one over you. Can't even get one near you. The sun reverse, yeah. And look, Lucifer's depressed. Lucifer's sad. He's fatigued. He worn out. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. There's people talking about something that somebody's receiving. It could be finances. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about somebody's money, somebody's growth, something that somebody's receiving or will receive. Yeah, I even feel like people who should not have that in their mouth has it in their mouth, right? People that should not know about what's going on in your personal life, they know. I knew that was that song. Lay your head on my pillow. Somebody make it be Tony. Anthony. So be careful after if you've already met this new person, be careful of, the links that someone will go to, right? Go through. The past people or past person, okay? Remember that they spent all that time rejecting you or holding themselves back from you, and now as soon as you connect with somebody who's actually up to your speed, then they want to come in and profess this and that and pour their heart out and this and that. Okay, don't fall for that shit. 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 Okay, desperation's a mother. Yeah, it is. Desperation's a mother. Yeah. And when people are desperate, they will do whatever the hell they have to do to get whatever they want. Okay? Don't ever underestimate a desperate person in a desperate situation. Absolutely. Strength, current energy. Okay? So I feel like you're standing firm in your strength. Two of Swords. Okay? People are confused about it. People that are obsessed with you have this obsession with you. Okay, I feel like some people change their mind about this revenge. Yeah, because they don't have a right to have revenge on their mind when it comes to you. You didn't do anything to whoever this is. Queen of Swords, but spoke the truth. It's because you stand in your strength and your power and you speak the truth. Three of Pentacles and the fact that people want to work with you. People see you as wonderful, as the card says. Compassionate. Arguing Michael Block where that is, trying to mess with my throat chakra, please. artist, Queen of Cups. Somebody feels like you can create any type of. Somebody feels like you can take a disastrous situation and you can. Somebody feels like you can calm down the damn storm yourself. Confirmation. Remember when Jesus was standing on the water and he told the storm to stop, to cease? Right? Was he on the water? He was in the boat. He was in the boat. And the disciples were tripping, right? And Jesus woke up like, why are y'all tripping? Like, I'm in the boat with you. Like, it's me. The Lord, I'm in the boat with you, whether storm or not. Why are you tripping? If y'all go down, I go down, right? If I go down, y'all go down, whatever. I'm on this boat with you. I'm the Son of God. Why are you afraid? Right? That type of thing. Nine of Wands. I'm telling you, why are you afraid? I'm right here with you. So I feel like you're teaching people how to walk on water. Thank you, Holy Spirit, with the innuendos today. I feel like you are teaching people how to walk on water. That they can do supernatural things because they are a supernatural being. Limitless. There are no limits. Only limits there are the ones that you put on yourself or on your mind. There are no limits. God is limitless. You know, his creation is limitless. Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody seeing somebody in action, and somebody just watching another person in action is breaking their heart. The Two of Cups, because they know that they're going to get with somebody who actually is going to love and cherish them and take care of them, and vice versa. They take care of each other. Somebody knows this. They know it. They know it. The Eight of Swords. The Four of Swords. Somebody's in jail. Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. Somebody's in jail. Somebody's locked up. Or prison. Or somebody's in jail on their way to prison. Five of Cups reverse. Somebody want to go on a trip together, a road trip or something like that, or confirmation. Yeah. I don't know. You and somebody might scratch off your bucket list together, something like that. The Star. Yeah. You and somebody have a lot of fun, like two big kids. You know, not childish, childlike. Right? Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers. Oh. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you are just exactly what I just heard the doctor ordered. Okay, you are exactly what somebody has been looking for. Somebody could like to wear rings. Okay, somebody dresses nice. All right, somebody loves plants. Okay. Shit, what is that? Ivy, some type of ivy plant. Okay, it looks like a poison ivy. Do you know the one with the pink? It's like green. It's like a green plant with like pink in it. Like along the, like this damn picture. I can't remember what that plant's called. Okay, somebody could love to communicate with plants, with nature. You know, there is a soul inside of a tree. You know what I'm saying, right? That is a living, breathing entity, right? Okay. Now, if you were to exchange energy with a tree, that tree would exchange the energy back with you. You ain't seen it before? Go check it. That tree will exchange that energy back with you. Literally, how you treat creation will mirror back to you. Okay, somebody's starting to understand how everything's interconnected. Okay, there is no separation. My way, Usher. Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody wants it their way, and if they could have it their way, they would come in and dick you down, and that would just solve everything. Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, the Four of Cups, the Devil. That would just solve everything. Okay, but like we said plenty of times before, you know, it's gonna take more than dick, okay, or vagina to move you. Okay. Matter of fact, you're not even, straight turn off. Okay. If you're not stimulated intellectually for some of you, there won't be any stimulation. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You can't be a cute dummy. You can't be a cute dummy and expect me to, be okay with that. Be settled with that. Okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Fool. The Eight of Swords, or Six of Swords reverse, excuse me. So somebody could have got on the wrong flight, wrong train, wrong bus. Somebody got on the wrong mode of transportation or something like that. Temperance, Eight of Swords, the Magician, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles. So this could be a person that somebody got, like, this person could be the thing that somebody got on that was the wrong thing to get on. Somebody cannot move on from some type of heartbreak, third-party heartbreak. The Hermit, Four of Pentacles reverse. It's dawning on somebody, or they have to deal with the fact or come to terms with the fact that they've been let go of because of themselves, because of how they moved, okay? With the Six of Swords reverse, Hermit, the Fool, and the Three of Swords, how they moved. Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Somebody was in and out. Somebody's fickle. Their energy's fickle. One minute they're here, loving you. The next minute, it's F you and you piss me off, so I'm gonna do something outrageously egregious behind the scenes, right? Behind your back because I'm mad, right? Or because you told me no. You know what I'm saying? Or because we didn't agree on something. Or because I felt like, you giving me advice was telling me what to do. So something with arrested development. Somebody could not have grown emotionally past a certain age. Okay, I'm seeing the number 8, maybe 8 years old. Somebody's coddled. Oh, this is my son, and he's so handsome and so good. This is my baby, and then this is my little baby. And like, that's okay when it's you're younger, you're a kid, you know what I'm saying? You're still, in that age range, right? When you're a grown man or woman, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, okay? And it's still going, like, it gets weird. It's weird. Okay, it's weird. It's a part of coddling, and I don't know, somebody just does not know how to be a grown man, like, on their own, like, lean on their own too. 10 toes down. Like, stand up for themselves and their life and what they want. King of Wands. Eight of Cups, Emperor. Six of Cups, Seven of... Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. So you walk away from somebody, right? And you run right into your Four of Wands, and it shocks you. And maybe at the beginning, maybe you don't feel like the spark, right? Or you don't feel... like the fire, right? But then, okay, as time goes along or conversation persists, it starts to grow within you. Okay? It starts to grow within you. And then you realize that, hey, this is the one I've been looking for. This is the one I've been trying to come across. Okay? Look, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Exchange, Bryson Tiller. And the most important thing, somebody loves God just as much as you do. Could come from a religious background, okay? But ultimately, they listen to the Most High, okay? Above all else. So somebody is their own man, confirmation, or their own woman. Somebody understands that, they're the church, right? They're the building. They're the vessel that God's Spirit resides in. Okay, so maybe somebody used to go to church. Okay, maybe they don't, so much anymore. Or maybe they do, it just depends. Nothing wrong with going to church, you know what I'm saying? Just be careful what church you're going to. Be careful of what, because when you go to a church, you're tied to that that pastor, right? They're supposed to be the shepherd over the sheep. You know what I'm saying? So, they act as a covering for you, right? It's supposed to, okay? And a lot of these churches, that's not what's going on, okay? They're stealing people's energy. They're what people are unaware of, they take from people, right? They teach people that this is evil, this is demonic, this is, you know what I'm saying? But it's only to shade their eyes, so that they can be taken from. And when somebody mentions to them, like, hey, so and so is, going on, or this is this, and then they're like, no, the devil, evil, evil. Really, when it's information being given to them that they need to actually sit and ponder on, okay? To automatically just assume something as the devil, right, and just reject it without even giving thought to it. You know what I'm saying? That's an issue, right? That means that you don't ponder things in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You've been taught something, and that's it, and you don't think beyond that, or you don't ask questions beyond that. That's not good. You should always question things, especially things that don't make sense to you. I feel like people have been primed to ignorant but willfully be dumbed down, right? It's kind of like that saying, ignorance is bliss, right? It's like people want to be ignorant to things, right? They don't want to know the full scope or the full truth to things, because that makes it real. Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody's spying, somebody's duplicated somebody's phone or something like that, clone somebody's phone. So somebody's spying on somebody's text messages, or who they're texting back and forth, or if they are texting someone back and forth. What's going to happen to this person? Seven of Wands reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Whoever this person is going to get caught doing exactly what they're doing. They're going to get caught red-handed. Red-handed. Whatever they're doing, they're using work tools to do whatever they're doing. Duplicating your phone, cloning your phone. It's gonna be a police officer as well, okay, a judge. Yeah, they're gonna get caught doing it red-handed, like in the motion. They're going to get caught doing it, I promise you. 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and their connection to a Queen of Wands. Angel of Mine is playing by Monica. By spying on you at work. Lovers reverse. I feel like somebody can't feel you anymore. They can't feel the connection between the two of you anymore, because there isn't one. The cord's been cut. You don't feel like you need to defend yourself. You're happy with whatever outcome, it is. I feel like because you got your sights set somewhere else. And even if it's not another person, okay, you just got your sights set somewhere else. Now I know why they say the best things are free. Somebody's realizing what's important in life and what's not. The Knight of Wands. Now somebody feels some type of way because they can't feel you anymore. Ace of Swords. The High Priestess. You were honest with somebody. You were clear, very clear with somebody, and you told them whatever you told them, and now they're dealing with the aftermath of it. Came into my life sent from above. That's literally what happened. You came into somebody's life and you were sent from above. Now somebody's like, oh, angel of mine. I let my angel get away. I tried to over the angel. Be careful, because you may be entertaining an angel unaware. You just may be entertaining an angel and you have no idea. You think they're dumb, or they're naive, or you think they're aloof, but actually they're the smartest one in the building. They're the most tapped in one that you've ever seen before, or that's ever been seen. Knight of Cups, and very emotionally intelligent. People need to stop judging people off of what they think a person is. The Hierophant. Page of Cups. 4 of Wands. Something's going to be very romantic. Very romantic. Death. 5 of Swords, the Sun. Yeah, there's an exposure and a death to this competition bullshit in the background. Somebody's very dominant. Somebody's like a man's man. Okay, I want to say, but they are also soft at their core. When I first saw you, I already knew that it was something inside of you. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I first saw you, I knew that it was something inside of you. I recognized something inside of you that's inside of me. And that's the Most High. Came into my life. Come on, sing it, Monica, then. Sing it then. When I asked for hope, you showed me love. That's what she said. All right, let's do the future energy. Different now. Tell me why. Now I know what it is. Rise so far. Yeah. Somebody has a really bright smile that like lights up the outside. Okay, I was about to say lights up a room. Spirit said no, you light up outside. That's how big you got this glow. Your skin, your energy. It's like you walk. Every step you take, there's like a glowing light around it. Like picture that. You take a step and there's a glowing light that appears, right? Every step you take. It's like you're walking on clouds or something like that. It's reminding me of Dragon Ball Z. This is new to me. This is new to you. Location, Khalid. Confirmation. So you and somebody could somebody be changed location. Somebody could have moved near you. This person. This new person. There could be a mountainous area. There's mountains. Okay, forests, alpines. The alpines. Look at the lovers. And the devil. Yeah. That's how strong this connection is. The lovers and the devil. Very, extremely. Seven of Swords. Explorer of Pentacles. Explorer of Swords. So somebody could be peeking outside of somebody peeking in somebody's house when they are not decent, you know, which they don't have to be because they're at their home. Confirmation, but somebody peeks in someone's window, trying to see them when they're undressed. Okay, for somebody trying to see you pleasant, like you know, what you hey, we're human. What you do in your own time is your own business. But somebody, you know, let's say just recently, somebody could have self-pleasured themselves. There was somebody peeking in somewhere. I promise you there was. Okay, if you felt like eyes on you, because there was. Somebody was outside of your house. Justice. Somebody got black fingernail polish or their nails painted black. It could be masculine or feminine. With real short nails, so it could be masculine. Somebody could be like gothic or something like that. The Scout of Swords and the Backpacker of Cups. Her meeting in the middle. So I feel like you're reaching the top of somewhere, of a mountain peak, right? What's at the top of the mountain peak? The Most High, you know, God. Where'd they go to meet God at back in the day? The mountaintop, right? That's the highest peak, you know, the highest point on earth where, you know, you can meet the Most High at, right? So you've made it to somewhere, right? And somebody's trying to chase behind you. Look how far they are from the star. Look how close you are to it. Far, close. You know, somebody's trying to lollygag behind you. They got a beer, it looks like they got a beer in their hand or something like that. Somebody could be alcoholic. Somebody staggers when they walk, or somebody gets like pissy drunk and doesn't remember what they did the night before. I remember those days. Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Strength. Okay, somebody could run track. Or used to. Blue and purple, those are royalty colors. Okay, so this is how well you and somebody match each other. Okay, you're aware of your spiritual ranks, both of you. One may be more tapped in, or may have more of an understanding, you know, words to put to the spiritual things that they experience, or that, you know, are a part of their life, or a part of life, period. So somebody can have the vocabulary for something, right, and the deep understanding for it. The other person can have the deep understanding for it, right, just not as deep as the other person, right? So I feel like you guys are going to be teaching each other certain things, right, different levels of understanding to things. It's very intellectual. If you haven't noticed the whole read, okay, I've been doing a lot of talking. This is very intellectual. A lot of speaking, a lot of throat chakra action. It's like it's you know how when you get back pay, right? From, let's say, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is, back pay, right? It's like all these people in the past that refuse to speak, right? They allow themselves to be affected by other people to not come towards you. It's like this is like back pay from all of that silence, from all of you know, the non-speaking that people did, right? People wouldn't open up to you. They wouldn't even say hello to you for a lot of them, right? This person is like making up for that, right? Not on purpose, but it's like there's a lot of conversating. There's a lot of texting. There's a lot of being on the phone together, FaceTime together, right? It's like you're getting back pay from all of the neglect, from all of the, you know, running away from you. Explorer of Cups in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. Somebody feels like they can't explore something with you anymore. Five of Cups. And they can't. Because they didn't take the opportunity to explore anything with you when they had the chance to. So, when you don't take up an opportunity, what happens to the opportunity? It moves along, doesn't it? You know, it gets offered to somebody else, doesn't it? So somebody might have been full of themselves, thinking that you were going to be there always. Yeah, I said something about mountainous areas, right? Forests, alpines, Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles. Time's up. Somebody lost their Ten of Pentacles with you. They could have been like this towards you, had their back towards you with the hood on and everything. Don't have to be exactly that, but somebody was like this towards you, their body language. So I don't know what they expected. You to question why they're acting that way with you? Was that only two? I'll take them. Backpacker of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah, somebody's willing to fight. They're willing to fight. This person stands up for what they believe in. This person stands up for what they want. They go after what they want, who they want. Okay, this person's very open as well. Okay, this person tends to what needs to be tended to, which means they have their priorities in order. Okay, this person has options, plenty of options in life. Okay, I don't mean just romantic options, but they have options in life. They can afford themselves these options because of what they've done prior, right? The seeds they planted prior affords them to be able to move like they move now. Okay, somebody waters their garden. You know, they tend to the things they need to tend to. They fight for the causes that they believe in. Okay, they don't remain silent. They speak, you know, and they're not shy about doing it. Same sex for some of you. There's two women on this swan. The Hierophant in the reverse. Taurus. Aries. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Virgo. Capricorn. Ten of Wands. There's pressure on a magistrate or a judge. The Guide of Cups. Somebody who's supposed to be a guide. It's her blind guide. They're a blind guide. Guide of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there could be a judge or a magistrate going to prison for their part in organized crime, corruption, cover-ups, framing work, like framing people. The Sun, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. And before you is your wildest dreams. Before you and someone else is your wildest dreams. Okay? Like y'all might be the type to like like rom-coms, romantic comedies, people a couple frolicking through the fields, running, chasing each other, being silly, goofy. Like you and somebody share something like that. You do, or you will. Hawaii can be significant, okay? Yeah, Hawaii is definitely significant. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Can we talk? Tevin Campbell. Excuse me. No, Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? Off the album I'm Ready. Three of Cups. Three of Wands. Somebody can invite you to like a barbecue or a get together. Somebody could want somebody to meet their family, or somebody could be talking to people close to them about you. Five of Cups. Seven of Cups. Nobody care about that. By building up their confidence, so next time you come their way, they'll know just what to say. The song is 4 minutes and 44 seconds long. You'll be seeing 444, protection. 888, it's like seeing 444 basically. 888, I believe it means like prosperity as well. Okay, it can be like a financial prosperity, okay, as well. Like physical, actual, tangible money, finances, stability. The World. There's no wiggle room. There's no wiggle room. For a group of Hierophants in the reverse, confirmation. There's no wiggle room. There's no wiggle room for someone. Okay. So they can't get back across a bridge that they burned. The Hermit. Guide of Pentacles. Somebody could like camping. Okay. Somebody could be taking spiritual salt baths. All right. Somebody could be road tripping. Okay. That could be a part of someone's plan. Somebody may want a road trip with you. Did we say that before? I think it said bucket list. Scratch off a bucket list. Yeah. Somebody wants to do these things with you. The High Priestess. Will not let it Somebody has somebody likes somebody's legs, somebody's feet, somebody likes somebody's butt. The Lovers. Somebody likes somebody, maybe somebody seen somebody naked. Okay, so I'm gonna use this example because I mean this is the only one I can think of. I mean it's the one that I experienced myself. There was somebody that I had a crush on at one point in time at the gym, right? And I would get nervous when this person was at the gym the same time I was. because I didn't want them to walk in the locker room and see me naked getting dressed or whatever. So like something like that is definitely significant. Okay, somebody has maybe you know seen some of you, if it's the same sex. Okay, seen some of you uncovered a bit. Okay, even if it's the opposite, they may have seen you somehow uncovered a bit. Okay, or more skin than usual. But somebody has seen somebody naked out here. What? Somebody could have seen a what? Somebody could have seen a video of you that you did not show them. That's another way they've seen somebody in their birthday suit. So somebody that you used to deal with showed somebody some old footage of you or something like that. I don't know. Six of Wands. Yeah, like an old lover, old connection. Somebody going around showing y'all your old videos with you and them or something like that. Like a weirdo. Six of Swords. Okay, something about whitewater rafting. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Oh. Ten of Swords. Somebody can get into an accident. Somebody could be like in a boat or a raft or something like that and get into like a fatal accident. Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, or somebody could put somebody in harm's way and they can act like it was an accident. So somebody has a plan. This is future energy. Somebody has a plan to get rid of another person. Somebody might use a trip to cover this up, right? Somebody wants to invite somebody on a trip, okay? This is somebody who cannot deliver something. This is somebody who caused a lot of ruckus, a lot of drama, a lot of chaos. This is somebody or a group of people who want to get rid of someone once and for all. So there may be some type of accident, whether it's, what is that called? Parasailing or hang gliding or whatever it is. Whitewater rafting, whatever it is. Okay, there's a plan for somebody to be let go of. Ten of Wands in the reverse, and I mean let go of from this earth. Somebody knows too much. He's mine. Mock and Steph, I never really got their name. Like pronunciation. The Tower. Don't fall in love with a man that don't love you. Oh. Somebody could have fell in love with somebody that don't love them back. Don't be a boyfriend and girlfriend doing wife and husband duties. Okay, don't be friends or interested in each other, but you're doing boyfriend girlfriend things, right? Okay, that could stifle something, right? Making a person think that, oh shit, if I'm getting this now, if they're treating me like this now or acting like this now, then why would I have to go any further? Why would I have to propose to them, to be engaged to them? Why would I have to marry them when they're doing all of this already? Leave room for mystery, okay? Leave room for, just leave room, okay? Acrobat, somebody could be like a gymnast, an ex-gymnast. Five of Pentacles, yeah, somebody's thinking about like the old days or something like that. Oh, so this could be a cousin of yours. Somebody's cousin could be a gymnast, an ex-gymnast. Somebody's reminiscing on the life that they lived, that they grew up in, because I feel like their life is changing. Somebody could have always grew up in comfortability, like huge homes, okay? Just somebody could have even lived in neighborhoods with, people who are famous, right? Celebrities, like. I feel like whoever's parents these cousins are, their parents would be like your aunts and uncles, obviously. Okay, could be even great aunts, uncles. But I feel like the life that was afforded to them was off of your back, energetically. The Scout of Wands. Yeah, I feel like everybody in your family, for some of you I'm talking to, if they have prestigious careers or, your others of your cousins were basketball stars in high school or football or baseball or whatever, right? That all came from you. All of that came from you, your energy. Okay, they've been using your energy since you've been here. Okay, for some of you, when you were in your mother's stomach. Okay, the Scout of Wands, because when they were pregnant with you, your power was seen then. Your power was seen then. Okay, some of you could have been saved a few times in the womb, like you weren't supposed to be here, you weren't supposed to be born. Okay, a few times out of the womb. Most of you have had near-death experiences a lot throughout your life. Okay, some of you have even passed away and been brought back. You know, like so. Okay, you've had a journey. You've had a journey. The Guide of Cups, you can be sitting back thinking about everything you've been through, all right, everything you've conquered, you know what I'm saying? Reaching a point that you've always been trying to get to, you know, you get to the top and you just sit there and you take it all in, right? I feel like you're taking it all in, okay, while somebody else is reminiscing about the past and what they will no longer experience. The Nine of Wands, and now somebody wants to stand up and say something. Explorer of Wands, Three of Swords, now they want to stand up and fight for your right. You know, a little late, but don't say better late than never, I guess. I don't know. Boy, it is really coming down outside. Eight of Swords. Somebody is in jail. Somebody is in prison. One of the two. They're reminiscing. They're thinking about the old times, the old days. Okay. Could be thinking about some times that they had traveling with some people, a group of friends that did things to you. What they did to you could have even made it possible for them to even travel and to do all of these things. So it was at your expense. Yeah, they're thinking about that. So these memories, these good memories of having fun, have turned into nightmares. They've turned into nightmares because it was at your expense. So somebody thought that they were gonna have fun memories to look back on when it came to you know, partying on your dime, right? Or your energy. Some people even got pregnant off of your energy. Or pregnant using your energy. Anything connected to your energy and somebody builds something, it's going to fall. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's an actual human vessel. Okay? It's going to fall. You know, and you know, the kids, you know, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing, right? You know, they're innocent in all this. So, you know, God forbid that, right? But, I mean, man, the decisions people make, man. It's not that even God is deciding it. It's the decisions that they make. God gives us control over our lives in that manner to where we have free will to make our own decisions, right? Or not, right? And there's always a return. From whatever decision that you decide to make, there's always going to be a return. Always. Okay? Energy cannot be destroyed nor created, right? Okay? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? So if you push out an energy, there's an equal but opposite energy that's going to come back to you. Okay? Whether you try to avoid it or not, it belongs to you. You put it out. It knows where to find you. You know what I'm saying? Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. I can stop it right here. Matter of fact, I am. That is the perfect place to stop it. Ace of Pentacles. Hold up, let me get advice over here. Some advice, Spirit. Six of Cups. All right, read this first. Somebody's transforming. Somebody's doing a lot of, yoga can be significant, Pilates or something like that. Somebody does a lot of like stair steps or something like that. Somebody could dance, getting back into dancing. Okay, somebody could be thinking about teaching an aerobics class or confirmation. Yeah, do it. 1222 on my watch. Somebody's thinking about doing an aerobics class or creating one. Okay, a fitness instructor, a dance instructor. Okay, somebody could be going to school for producing. All right, somebody could be building a greenhouse. Okay, or learning about plants, okay, life and nature, okay. Somebody else is running off with their same-sex lover. Two women. Yeah, two women are running off together. This is a woman running away from a karmic masculine, running off with her girlfriend, or something like that. Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. Keep watering your garden. Keep following the truth. All right, keep speaking the truth. I feel like there could be, expect either a knock on your door, a package, or some type of information, maybe in the mail, okay, or through email, or like I said, in person. Something about a fire, okay. Maybe, oh shit, okay, forest fire, wildfires. What's this? I can't leave it like that. What's up with this wildfire? Backpacker of Swords. Temperance. Four of Swords. The Star. Oh, this is something that's supernatural. The Five of Wands. This is something that's supernatural. Like this is like something falling from the heavens and catching the forest on fire, and now you got a wildfire. So something can fall from the sky. Something that carries like embers, or maybe something crashing could create embers, right, or flame or something. But something falls from the sky. Confirmation. You just heard that. Something falls from the sky and it starts a big ass fire. Okay, that is damn near impossible to contain. Whatever comes out of the sky. It can even be technology. Okay, something built, malfunctioning and falling from the sky and setting fire. No fire, fire. Same forest. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it there. Some of you guys can be noticing a special connection to animals that you have, wildlife, especially like rabbits, squirrels, and birds, crows, ravens. If you see somebody, birds follow somebody, right? Especially like crows or ravens. Okay, Spirit's showing me because I experienced it once too. The next time that you notice this, right, look at that bird's eyes. And I promise that you will, you'll see your ancestor in there, like through their eyes, right? The eyes are the windows to the soul, right? Like a gateway, a portal. Look into the eyes of that bird, or look into the eyes of that. I'm telling you, you're going to see your ancestors. You're going to notice. It's like an animal just stopping and staring at you, right? You ever had that happen? Like eerily staring at you, right? Like something's familiar there. That's the ancestor looking through that vessel, right, at you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so pay attention to that next time that happens. All right, but I'm gonna leave it there, beloved. That's your read. Okay. If you don't donate to the channel, book personal info is below the video. All right. Stay on top of your spiritual hygiene. Keep cleansing your energy. Keep it cleansed. Keep it clear and under control. All right, and congratulations. This looks very promising, very fun, exciting. Yeah. Somebody's really reminiscing you. Okay, I'm picking up a Sagittarius from somebody's past, or a fire sign, like over 12 years ago. Somebody who could have deserted you, they're now sitting here. So they can see you on the internet. They see you on the internet. A lot of people do from your past. And they're regretting either judging you, treating you a certain way in the past. Okay, not taking you seriously. Somebody could talk shit about you to other people. I don't know. Something could happen into your life back then to where your life was changed forever. So, like, I don't know. Maybe developed something, right? Or whatever it is that happened, I feel like somebody made fun of that to other people, and I feel like they're feeling it now, knowing that they can never come back. So somebody's watching your rise to fame, and they can't be a part of it because they treated you like shit way back when. You know? But I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Be safe, be easy, okay? Stay prayed up and enjoy yourself. Alright? Alright. Peace.